this is a great day. Thank you all for coming and welcome to help celebrate the completion of this project for Memorial Highway. It's a great bridge. You can see a lot of good hard work went into it. We're especially pleased to have some children with us today from Lowry Elementary School, and their parents are here to help us with cutting the ribbon. So we're excited to have y'all here today. Thank you for coming. What grade are y'all in? Fourth, very good. So you're learning about bridges. Very good. Okay, one of the most important functions of local government, of course, and my job as county commissioner is to ensure the safety of all of our residents, and that includes having safe and passable roads. The county is proud of their proactive efforts to work with the Florida Department of Transportation to ensure that all of their 250 bridges are safe. As you know, nationally there have been recent incidents about bridges collapsing, which I guess put every bridge on the radar to check and make sure if bridges are deficient or not, and that we would help correct and make them safer. All bridges are inspected every 2 years, and planning occurs constantly to prepare and fund for any needed upgrades or replacement. 4 years ago, the county began plans to replace this bridge because it had become structurally deficient. As you might remember, the county at the time realized that temporary repairs were required on the bridge, or it would have to be closed until the replacement bridge was complete. And that just was not an option for the residents there's a lot of residents in this area that go on this road to and from work. So the residents in the area rightly came to Commissioner Rose Ferlita, who is my predecessor, and she to let the county know the route was very essential to the neighborhood in case of flooding, and it needed to be left open. So the county agreed to pay for the temporary repairs to the bridge so the bridge could remain open until the new bridge was completed. This bridge and others in the county are an example of how governments at the local, state, and federal level work together to ensure public safety. A significant amount of the funding for this bridge came from the Federal Highway Administration Highway Bridge Replacement and Rehabilitation Program. They have put some new monies into that program to help with deficient bridges after that disaster they had. I forget, it was in Minnesota or somewhere like that. The bridge was deficient because the road is an evacuation route for the area residents. The county government then provided a match to the federal dollars. The federal funding then is administered by the Florida Department of Transportation, who ensures that the local government's using the federal funding properly. And our county public works department and staff, they oversee the actual work in conjunction with the federal Department of Transportation, Florida Department of Transportation. And of course, John Lyons is here, and Deputy County Administrator Lucia Garces is here also, that oversees this area. So as you can see, there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes to ensure that the safety of our local roads stay up to speed. And the newly completed bridge is now up to current standards with wider lanes and shoulders, the addition of a sidewalk, which is very good, and has been raised to reduce the likelihood that flooding could make this impassable in case there needed to be an evacuation. And now I would like to invite our Public Works Department Director, John Lyons, to make a few additional remarks. He'll recognize the contractor and staff. And I'd also like to ask the county staff, a representative from the Transportation Structures, Inc., children from Lowry Elementary, to join us in cutting the ribbon after John speaks. And just for public knowledge, I am Commissioner Sandy Murman. I always forget to mention that at the beginning, and I represent this area. So thank you. Here's John.
Projects like this require a lot of the behind-the-scenes work and the people to make that happen. I'd like to take a moment to recognize folks on our staff that have been here. First of all, there's Mike Williams. He's the manager of our Engineering Construction Services group. Tommy Capel, team leader for construction services. Maze Monroe, project manager. And also Chris Frock and David Dawood Hidari, who are somewhere around here. They're helping out. And also, I'd also like to thank the Double Branch Lumber Company for allowing us to use their parking lot today. The folks that built the bridge, Transportation Structures Incorporated, is here, and representing them is Mr. Mike Stanley, the president of the company, and John Toombs. Folks work hard on these projects. I know the residents are inconvenienced, but once the project's finished, I think everybody benefits from this. And so I don't know if Commissioner Murman has anything else you'd like to say.
Let's go cut the ribbon.
We'll go cut the ribbon then.